Welcome back to Tech. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Got a cool one today. Last video we did a extremely hard cleaning of a Nintendo 64. So I got this for my Nintendo 64 that I didn't know about. Probably a lot of you guys do, but I didn't. I think it's super cool. It is called an ED64 Plus. So basically just a cartridge that has an SD card that plugs into the side, and you can load it with your games. So pretty cool. Now, one of the coolest things about this is that it actually has every game made for the Nintendo 64, and it works on all systems. So if you got PAL, there's a P right there, there's a switch. Pretty cool. I hope it does what I think it does. So they're all supposed to be loaded on here. All you have to do is just, make sure your switch is in the right position for your region, and just pop it in place. So let's take it out and give it a look. See. Alright, so on here it says micro SD card support 32 gigabyte. It'll play PAL, NTSC, NTSC, and vice versa. 64 meg of high quality Micron RAM on board, and cartridge emulator for the Nintendo 64. Right here it supports FAT16 and FAT32. This is just if you wanted to add more games to it or something that's not on here already. But it's supposed to have the full list of games on here right from the factory. So, and yep, it comes with a manual, which you don't usually see with these types of products. Nice packaging, a manual. This is really helpful, for a lot of people. But here's the cart. There's the SD card, micro SD card, and it's going to be some, let's see, some no-name card I've never heard of before. But I'm sure it'll work just fine. You don't really need high speed to play a Nintendo 64 game, so there we go. And supposedly it's all set. I got mine on in. Alright, let's head on over to the Nintendo 64. Alright, back at the TV. Look at this, guys. I'm still surprised this Nintendo 64 came out looking so good. And this remote, oh my goodness, it was awful. It is beautiful. It works great. The stick is nice and tight. It's a great remote. I actually tried to buy another remote, and the stick was so wobbly. Like, every one they had was like that too. Like, hard to get a good remote these days, seems like, for the 64. But got lucky with this one for 30 bucks, guys. And then I paid roughly $60 for this cart. And I got it on AliExpress. Yeah, your best bet's just going to Ali and typing in ED64 Plus. And they even got them on eBay. Just, they cost more. So I'm at about 90 bucks right now. Let's see. Make sure it's on in. Alright. Hope it works. Alright, and it looks like it worked great. So, it's got a cool little background. Popped right up. At the top it says SD browser, because that's basically what this is. It's just a browser for your SD card that's inserted on the side of your cart. As you can see, there's a few options here. You're only going to use this one, USA games, but we'll go through. Here's Europe games. This is the program that creates the user interface that we're using right now. This is for USB drivers. This is for testing purposes. And you can go in here, and I pressed A to select that. And I'm moving up and down with the D-pad. But you can change your wallpaper. That's pretty cool, actually. So B to back out. And I'm going to go up to, I don't know why these are here, actually. There's a few games up front here. I don't know. I don't understand it, but anyways, up here is where you want to be. USA Games. A to select it. Now, pressing down will just start over. You see how I'm still on the same page? So in order to do that, you have to press the right button. So to go on, so now I'm on B. Now I'm on C by pressing right. So I wanted to check a couple things because I wasn't sure, but I thought it might replace the expansion pack. I hope it does because that thing's expensive. It's like $50. And I wondered if it replaced the memory card, controller pack, whatever you want to call it. So let's find out. I noticed by going down, if you look at the bottom left-hand corner where it says save, like I noticed that some of them, it actually pops up and says something, EEP4K. And the ones that have just straight lines, nothing, you're going to need a memory card for those games. So this game you can play with no memory card and you're good. But not this one. So if that makes any sense. So let's find a game that utilizes the expansion pack. What would that be? Yeah, Donkey Kong 64. Yep, that was an expansion pack game. Okay, I'm going to press start to load it. Loads it into the ROM, and then the ROM should boot. Oh, all right, question answered. This cartridge does not replace the expansion pack. Bummer. So, we're going to have to hit reset on that one, I think. Yep. Okay, so that brings us back to our menu. Let's go into the US games again. We could pick, let's see, GoldenEye. I do remember playing the heck out of this when I was younger. Hit start to load it into the ROM. Yeah, I remember playing this one a bit. Rareware. It's been a while since I've seen this, guys. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Let's check another game out. That's pretty cool. It loads up nice and quick too, just like I remember. Let's try out one more. Was Conquerors? That probably would take forever. What was the one game called? Did they have it? Yeah. Here we go. Cruise in. Yeah, that was a quick boot. There's only one controller. That's all we need. Intro pretty much sums it up. Alright, I'm going automatic. The guy in the background's cracking me up. Oh yeah, I'm taking this classic. Oh yeah. I've never even played this on the 64 before. I got lucky on the trigger button being the gas. Oh man. Oh cool. Yeah, you gotta learn how to use the stick good with the N64. It's touchy. I love how it just barks in between each gear. So definitely tons of fun right here. This is already great. Well, the ED64 Plus Game Save Device cartridge is pretty darn cool. It does save, I'd say, on almost half the games for the 64, which is pretty darn cool. But you are going to need a controller pack or a memory card or whatever you want to call it, because a lot of the games, you know, are not supported. Now there is options that I haven't dug into. Bottom left hand corner, you know, see how it says Force SRAM? You can actually change it. So I haven't tried any of that. So you might not even need a memory card, but I went ahead and got one. It was $5, makes it easy. But it does not replace the expansion pack. So gonna have to fork over the $50 for that. But besides that, this device is great. It does exactly what I wanted it to do from the start. And I didn't even have to program it. That's another amazing thing. It was just out of the box, you know, picked my region on the top and then plugged it in to the N64 and voila, games galore. So your whole game set is going to be in here. Whatever you got, it's going to be on this cart. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a good time making it. This was fun, and I'm going to have a lot more fun as soon as I'm done here. So hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you learned something. And as always, have a tech day.